Intro music.
I don't think that does anything.
It helps. Do you see the waves went up more? Hi, and welcome to another amazing episode of the best podcast I know of, which is my podcast, the blurksick podcast. I'm Frank and I'm here.
I'm Sam and I'm here.
Sam's here.
Always.
Oh.
What episode is this? 22?
Mm-hmm. This is episode number 22.
Legal drinking age now. We should have done that on the last one.
No, you said that on the last one.
Oh, did I?
21. You said 21 legal drinking, whatever. And I think that was my birthday one.
It was your birthday one.
And in the beginning, I forgot to even mention it.
Oh.
I was a little sauced before we even started that one.
Oh, that one I was just in pain. I had my mantle fall on me, and I was not in the mood.
Not in a mood.
Not in the mood. Are you gonna have that now?
Do you remember the movie Bad Santa?
Yes. Have you ever seen Bad Grandpa?
Bad Grandpa with Johnny Knoxville?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
It's okay.
Oh, that was like my dad's favorite movie for like a good month or two. He watched
Bad
it
Grandpa?
constantly. He loved it so much.
Yeah,
He was like, it's bad and it's dirty, but it's hilarious. Okay.
I mean, I guess it was okay. It's pretty funny. Johnny Knoxville. He doesn't look very good nowadays. He looks like he's got hit in the head too many times.
Well, he was on Jackass for a long time.
Yes, I know that.
So, I'm sure he got hit in many places many times.
Holy shit, fucking, Bam Margera's having problems too.
Yeah?
Yeah, he went on Dr. Phil or something recently.
Oh, okay. For what?
I don't know, alcoholism,
Oh,
depression, pillow popping, all that stuff.
oh all right. Milo, lay down. Lay down. This dog's hilarious because he cannot stand on hardwood floor. He, struggles. His paws just continuously slip. He almost fell over backwards the other day. I came home and he went to jump on me and I went, no! And I walked forward and he, fell and then sat. But it's like he almost fell completely on his back and flipped over because his paws were slipping out from underneath of him.
What else? You got a Plinko board.
Oh, yes. Okay. So we're going to do the Halloween event, second weekend of October. We got our Plinko board. Plinko. So
Like from the
I'm
Price is
so
Right.
glad that I looked up how to spell this.
Plinko?
Okay. Yes. Because I always thought it was Planko.
Plinko.
Yeah, with an A. So I was going to write Planko. And then I looked it up and I was like, oh shit, good thing I looked that up because otherwise it would have been spelled really bad.
What the fuck's a Plinko board?
I always thought it was Planko. Anyway, so we got that. We're getting our bottles for the ring toss and we're going to shape it as a pumpkin.
I helped get those bottles.
You did. He drank a lot. Him and his mom drank for me all week. And I told Karen, I was like, she texted me a couple days ago and was like, hey, we have 20 bottles or whatever. Is that
That's my mom. Karen's my mom.
Yes, Karen's his mom. And she was like, we have 20 bottles. Is that going to be enough? And I was like, I don't think so. You need to keep drinking. I was like, enlist Frank, your dad, and TJ, your brother. I was like, enlist them to drink with you guys. I was like, Karen, I'm encouraging you to drink. It's for the kids, though, so that's a great reason.
Hilarious. It's for the kids. But
It's for the kids.
They bought a big-ass skeleton dragon thing, too.
Mm-hmm. That thing was really cool.
It is pretty cool looking. It's got wings and everything.
I know. And it makes the noise.
It does make a noise. I think it's
And
got
the
a
eyes.
sound motion detector.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty cool. So I met up with her, with Karen at Walmart the other day to get some those little baggies that we were filling up.
With weed, drugs?
No, with toys for the kids.
Right, because no one's
it's
handing
for the
out
kids.
drugs to kids. That's just silly.
Right, yeah, we don't do that. I'm sure people do. We don't do that.
No one does that.
I would beg to differ.
What do you mean you beg to differ?
I mean, there are some shady ass shit that happens around Halloween with people putting drugs in candy and safety pins and needles and all kinds of shit in candy. You see it every year on Facebook.
That's a scare tactic. It's not a real thing that happens.
It might be.
Not really.
There's some crazy ass people in the world.
Oh, the ones that did do it, they were usually the parents of the own kid. Statistically.
What? Really?
Like when a wife dies. Number one subject's the husband, because 90% of the time it was the husband.
Right.
It's just statistics.
Yeah, don't kill your spouse because you're going to be the first suspect.
Stay away from my wife. I didn't kill my wife. I think he did kill his wife.
So you think that the parents plant them in the candy just to scare the kids?
Most parts, yes. It would be the parents that did it.
That's really fucked up. I don't know. Anyways, so I was getting the bags from her, and I looked in the back seat, and I was like, Karen, what the hell's in your back seat?
It's just a giant skeleton.
I know. She rolled the window down. She's like, oh, Frank made me go pick it up. It was pretty sweet looking, though.
Yeah. They love buying shit. They love buying stupid shit.
It's not stupid shit. It's Halloween shit. It's awesome.
Okay.
So have you seen those memes about Walmart where they're like, I want to celebrate Thanksgiving while looking at my Christmas tree in my Halloween costume? So I went to Walmart the other day and I'm like, oh yeah, there's the Christmas stuff. And then the next aisle, oh, there's the fall stuff.
I did see that one. That was kind of funny.
I know. Pretty soon they're just going to have an aisle for each holiday throughout the whole year.
Just has their own aisle?
Yeah.
That'd be a good idea.
It would be. Just depends on how many holidays you really want to consider holidays. Like, are they going to, like, put out Valentine's Day shit all year round?
Ooh, no. I don't think so.
Or St. Patty's Day shit all year round?
No, I don't think so.
They might, though. Eventually. I don't know. I'm, like, super excited for fall this year. Like, more than I have been. And I'm really concerned on why. Because, like, I've always been, like, a summer person, you know? Like, I love the heat. I like the summer. I don't want it to get cold. Yada, yada, yada.
I would have to agree that I love the fall and the winter better. The fall's the best time.
I don't. I like the spring and the summer.
It starts to cool off because I love wearing hoodies and beanies more than I would like shorts and snapbacks. That's what kind of hat this is, Sam. It's a snapback.
It's a baseball cap.
Snapbacks and tattoos? No, because the back snaps. Look, snapback. Get it?
I get it.
That's what they call it.
It's still a baseball cap.
It's called a snapback.
Except for it's got that flat fin.
Yeah, it's not a baseball cap because it's not a baseball team.
Because it's
a snapback.
Okay.
It's a
Jimmy
song.
hates those ones.
Snapback and tattoos. Snapbacks and tattoos.
He won't buy those hats. Those snap ones.
I used to always get the flex fit.
Yeah, that's what he gets.
I don't like those no more. I like the snapback.
Oh. He likes the flex fit, but it's kind of funny because he's got a larger head. And so we have to, like, find the right size because he'll put them on and he's like, this one's too tight. This one doesn't fit.
Yeah, but the flex fit, after a while, they're just like your favorite pair of, like, I don't know, basketball shorts. The stretchiness gets
right. It gets,
up.
Like, perfect.
It gets perfect for a while. And then eventually it's just...
Then it looks like shit because it gets those wrinkles in the side.
It doesn't hold its stretchiness.
Right.
Like, I washed this hat. Not this one, a different one. It's still a snapback. Because it was kind of gross. It's the one I wear at work. So I switch hats after work. Mm-hmm. And I washed it, like, with hot-ass water. And I scrubbed it a little bit. Get some of the, sweat out of it.
Right.
And I couldn't put it back on. I had to readjust it because it had shrunk or something. Mm-hmm. Went down to, like, whatever size it started at.
That's the end of the story.
The end of the story.
There wasn't really a point there.
I don't know what I was doing. It shrunk. I cleaned it. It got smaller, but I could adjust it, so it was okay.
Right. So you got your Kingdom Hearts hat on. Mm-hmm. Jimmy's been playing that a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it's like we got it for me to play, but I haven't actually played it.
Because all the Disney characters are in it.
I know.
Did he meet Captain Jack Sparrow yet?
I don't think so.
I got this.
I think last time I watched him, he was on the Ratatouille. I know. I remember. I like it. I'm going to steal it at one point.
What? No.
Yeah, it's going to happen.
Negative.
It's going to happen. Sorry.
Not going to happen.
Forewarning.
Nope.
You're going to be passed out drunk, and I'm just going to take it off your chain there.
Oh, dear. No.
Yeah. So, we got a new subscriber today.
Yeah, we did. New subscriber. Pretty sweet.
That gives us 70.
Yeah. We're on a roll. We're on our way. We're going to make it.
So, subscribe, because that's what everybody says, right?
Yes.
So,
comment, like, subscribe.
Right. So, my curiosity was, for the subscribers, why did you subscribe? Was it because of Frank, because of me, because of Jimmy, or because of Jake with legs? Like, who was your favorite? So we're going to get some weird comments here. But I don't read the comments, so don't worry. You're not going to hurt my feelings. Only Frank reads them. But then we can talk about it on the next show. Possibly, if you want. I don't know. Frank says he doesn't get a whole lot of comments, so y'all should give him some comments. You know, give us some...
feedback.
Some feedback. There it is. Thank you. I got distracted. My phone binged.
Very right. Speaking of things and stuff, do you remember the movie The Crow?
Oh my god, I do. I love that movie so much. It's like my favorite movie ever.
Whoa, I didn't know that.
Yes.
I don't think you've ever mentioned this.
Oh my god.
Before.
No, I totally have.
No.
So
No.
you know the line where he says it can't rain all the time?
Yeah.
That is like my thought process. Like I seriously like embodied that. Like even on the worst day, like it's okay. Like I can't appreciate the good without the bad. I can't appreciate the sunshine without the rain. And like that's that whole analogy. That movie was like awesome. Absolutely loved it.
What happened in it?
What do you mean what happened?
What happened?
He died. He came back with the crow and he talked to the girl on the skateboard with the shaved head, and it was her sister's boyfriend or fiance that passed, and then he actually literally died, the actor, in the shooting that they did when he like went into that big gang area.
That's what I heard too. Who was the actor?
It was Jason Leeson. No.
Close.
Jason. No.
No. You got the last name.
Oh god, who was it? Lee. God, what was his name? I don't remember his name.
What?
Yeah, that's not gonna help me. It's there. It's just not here.
It's Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee. Thank you. I was like, it's in the head. It's just not in the mouth. There's a problem going on. Yes, it was his son, and he actually like somebody loaded the guns with real bullets instead of fake bullets, so you actually saw him die on screen. You just don't know that.
I heard that same story. Is that true?
Yeah, of course
it's a real thing, or is that just like an urban legend?
No, that's totally real. That's why
conspiracy theory.
No, that's why in Crow 2 he wasn't the actor. He died. They had to like.
Was Crow 2 even worth watching?
No, it was stupid. But yeah, they had to actually like piece together the rest and like put a body double, which good thing he had his face painted most of the time. But
did he have special powers?
No.
Would you call him a superhero? Just a guy that came back from the dead that couldn't die?
Oh no, he just had a vendetta.
A vendetta?
Yeah.
He was after the people that murdered him and his wife?
Right. Girlfriend. Fiance.
Girlfriend. Cool.
Anyways, what were you going to say about the movie?
I don't know. I just wrote it down here. My question was, what exactly were his powers? Just a guy that came back from the dead?
Yeah.
I covered all my bases.
I love that movie. That movie's amazing.
That's okay.
Whatever. That had a serious impact on my childhood. You know what other movie is amazing?
What?
That you love as well? Stardust. If y'all have never seen Stardust, you should totally watch it. It's like 3 hours.
Okay.
You loved it. You liked it.
It's pretty good. I don't know about fucking Robert De Niro playing a guy that likes to wear dresses. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoiler
alert. He's supposed to be
alert.
a hard fucking mob boss.
That's the awesome part of it, though.
God.
If y'all haven't seen Stardust,
I don't know about that part.
It's a great movie.
It takes me out of it a little bit.
Yeah, it's very, very peculiar.
Just that part. Maybe it was a different actor, I'd be okay with that. But that part makes me go...
The whole thing, though, it's just a very unique movie, I think.
No, it's not a bad story.
Yeah.
I like it. But it's just that Robert De Niro part.
I love Tristan. He's so cute. He's the best. All right, watch Stardust. It's great. It was on Netflix, I think, for a little bit. Yeah,
it's not there anymore.
Anyways, next.
I screenshot
What
this.
happened? I have a question. What happened to your notebook? Why are you doing everything on your phone now? Why do you not have a notebook anymore?
It's in my car, and I don't know. It was my phone's on me 24/7. I could just write in it just as much.
I like it better when you have a notebook.
Do you?
I do.
Oh.
You're more of like the artsy type. So I feel like the notebook works better. I feel like this doesn't.
I thought this was like an upgrade.
Yeah, no.
Because in this one, I was trying to get some pictures sometimes too. Or link some things. Like I have this.
Like that video you made me watch. Like, hey, watch this
like
and
those.
explain it.
Yes, last time I made you look at two things. Or
I don't remember what the videos were. Oh no, I do. It was the Power Ranger guy with the hitting the girl with the pillow. Yeah.
Now I have another one. Would you read this and maybe explain what the fuck's wrong with it?
Yeah. Okay.
It's just a simple statement.
Any good recipes for vegan, no oil meatballs? Okay, well, first off, they need some grammar education for real. So, good recipes for vegans with no meatballs. All right. I mean, I would feel that is self-explanatory, but I was watching a Gordon Ramsay episode the other day.
What do you mean it was self-explanatory? It says vegan meatballs. It can't be a vegan meatball. You can't call it a meatball. Vegans don't eat meat.
Obviously. It's asking for a vegan recipe with no meatballs.
It says no oil meatballs. They still got the word meatballs in there. I don't think they should be allowed to do that. You can't be eating spaghetti and vegan meatballs. Alright? If you're going to cut out the meat stuff, you can't call it a meatball.
Right.
Find a new word.
Right.
Get a vegetable ball or whatever. I don't know.
A vegan meatball.
That's all I'm saying. Not a vegan. You can't call it a meatball.
Well,
it's not allowed to have meat.
A tofu ball.
Could be a tofu ball. Could be a veggie ball.
A veggie ball.
You can't call it a vegan meatball.
Like a turkey burger.
A vegan meatball. That's like an oxymoron or whatever.
It is. So anyways, I was watching this episode of Gordon Ramsay, and there was this chef that was cooking all of the meat in one pan, including the fish. And then Gordon was like, hey, what about people that only eat fish?
It's a big no-no.
Right? And he said the word, and it's a weird word. Do you know what it is? I want to say a word, but I know that it's not the right word, and it's a religious word versus, like, what it's supposed to be. If anybody knows the word for people that only eat fish, put it in the comments, because I can't think of it.
Is there a word for people who only eat fish?
Yes. They don't eat meat. They only eat fish. But they don't eat, like, beef or pork or chicken.
Are you sure that's not for, like, a certain time of the year?
No, I'm positive. Yes,
like...
there's a legit word for it. And the only word that's coming to mind is Presbyterian, which is a religious thing.
Presbyterian?
Presbyterian.
What?
I'm not quite sure. Pescatarian?
Pescatarian?
I don't know. That's the only word that's coming to mind. But it started with a P and it ended with atarian.
They just eat a lot of fish?
Yeah, that's the only meat that they eat is fish. And so Gordon actually took the customer into the kitchen and was like, here, this is how he's cooking your fish. Do you get sick on meat? And she was like, yeah, I get extremely sick on meat. And the chef didn't know what it was. I don't know. He's dumb. He has purple paint on him.
It's a weird position.
Yeah.
To change the subject abruptly.
Yeah.
Fucking the Browns play football.
I don't care about the subject.
I prepared this whole statement I'm gonna read.
All right, well, say your statement. I know absolutely nothing about football.
That's fine. What I know is that the Browns lost a game, and the guy on the Browns wore like a $300,000 watch when he was playing the game, like showing off.
I actually heard this on the radio at work.
But they sucked.
Right. So their first game, they were all hyped. Like, so the guys that I work with, they constantly have the sports channel on. and I'm not
Which
really
is the worst channel ever.
I know. But every time they come in, they change it to the sports, so I just gave up. Like, I'm like, whatever, I'm not going to have this fight with you every day. So, it's been on, and they were like, before football started, they were like, oh, the Browns have a chance to win the Super Bowl. Oh, the Browns are so good. Oh, we got such great players, blah, blah, blah. And then they, like, tanked their first game.
Just like
so bad.
It should have been that fucking SpongeBob meme. After the first game, I'm gonna head out.
Mm-hmm.
The Browns after that. Fuck off. Anyways, so the guy wore a $300,000 watch for the Browns, getting paid to play football and doing a shitty fucking job at it.
And the kicker apparently sucked.
We don't need, like, the best team. We need a team that doesn't just completely suck, all right?
Yeah.
People need things to do. Watching football is, like, a pastime of things people enjoy. It's something we can rally against, all right? Get your shit together. But I was thinking that, like, this is, like, a thing I planned out. Maybe it was in a movie or something. That if I was the coach, I would have made him give that fucking watch away. Like, you want to play for this team? Yeah? Seriously? Let me see that watch. Go give it to someone who deserves it. Because you don't deserve it. You suck. Give rid of that watch or you're off this team. That's what I would have done.
No, you wouldn't.
No, that would have been the movie.
That's why you're not a coach.
That's the movie I'm writing.
Right. Okay.
Right?
Yeah, I could see that happening in a movie.
He doesn't deserve the watch. And then like we go into like some sort of montage of me whipping them all into shape, right?
Right.
Because I'm the coach in this movie that I'm writing.
Yeah.
And then they'd be like afraid of me because I'd be like a total asshole, and I just like channel my.
You just need to get a lot buffer and a little bit taller.
That's not the point. I'm in charge. I do what I want. They're gonna fear me because
you don't look
their
fearful.
contracts are on tilt.
Yeah, I don't think you could
in
really
this movie
strike
that I'm
fear
writing.
into anybody.
In this movie that I'm. What are you talking about? I can totally make them scared. All right. And they
You're
would
like
be,
5'4".
They would be afraid of me. That's fine. I'm just a coach. You gotta do what I say. And I'd be like, we play football for the love of it. But then, you know, after a montage, they start winning. And that guy...
Like, remember the Titans?
Yeah. And then that guy makes, like, an incredible play, or a catch or a tackle or whatever. Something incredible happens. And then I'm all like, fuck yeah. No, that's how we play football. You want to wear a watch? What kind of fucking watch do you want now? Actually, here. And then I give him, like, my watch.
Oh,
right?
okay.
That'd be the big part in the movie.
Right. You should actually go buy him another $300,000 watch.
A lot. No, okay. I wrote this down. Actually, here, take my watch. But it's only like a $35K watch. Like, I'm a coach. I'm still wearing, like, expensive watch, but I'm not wearing that expensive watch.
Gotcha.
I'm more practical.
Yeah.
But it's still like a $35K watch, right?
Right.
But it ends up meaning more to him than anything else. It's like his trophy. No,
Aww,
because
because you're like his, like...
His mentor.
His mentor.
His big guy.
His sensei.
At first he's afraid of me, then I whip him into shape, then he really respects me, then I give him my watch, and he's like, that's what this is all about.
See,
that's
like,
why we
that's a
play
typical
football.
fantasy, not girls sitting on pizza.
You want to watch the girls sitting on
pizza? No, I
again?
don't. But that's like a typical fantasy, I think.
We watched for a backstory, if you're like, what are you talking about? What was that part there? That just for a backstory, I showed them an incredible video. We were talking about thick bitches, and this girl had a big fat ass.
Thick women.
she painted her.
Fix it.
Fix what? Why can't I talk like that? It's my show. Thick girls, women.
Thank you.
Women
Thank you.
with big fat asses.
Continue.
She sat on a pizza. It was kind of weird and kind of hot at the same time. Whatever you're into, her name was Becky Crocker. Look it up. She's on Twitter. What?
I don't know. Anyway, so back to the football thing. So apparently the kicker sucked. And I've heard Joe, my brother-in-law, say this. Like, you have one fucking job. Like, kick the fucking ball. But I heard them saying that about this kicker, the Browns kicker, for the game or whatever in one of them. I don't know. I don't watch football, like, so much. I don't watch football so much that I don't even watch the Super Bowl. Like, fuck that shit. I really don't care.
Yeah. No. I don't really watch sports either. It's not really something I'm into. I understand why other people, would like it or whatever. But then there was the whole, you watch the Super Bowl.
You know what I like watching?
What?
I like going to the baseball games. I like actually going, not so much watching on TV, but I like going to the games. And hockey. I really like watching hockey because it's just like brutal.
I'm sure Logan would be into that.
Yeah? He's too much of a pansy still.
Well, we gotta wait till he's more like 10 or 12.
Right, till he can take a hit. But fucking hockey, man, that shit's fun to watch. I went to a hockey game. I went to a Predators game when I lived in Tennessee. Predators are a hockey team. And this one guy hit the other guy across the ice, and there was just blood splattered across the ice. And I was like, yes.
It's also the only game where sometimes they just let them fight.
Right. Yeah. You know what else I noticed from watching our podcast? Which, granted, to be honest, I don't actually subscribe or listen to these podcasts on a regular. Sorry. I actually went to subscribe one day, and then I realized that I had to set up an account and shit, and I was like,
you don't
fuck
watch
that.
your own stuff? You're not self-absorbed fucking narcissistic?
No. So anyways, so I went to like do it, and you know what I noticed?
What?
I say yeah a lot, or yeah no.
Yeah no.
Yeah no. No.
Yeah, no.
I'm like a walking talking oxymoron.
No, yeah, I gotta listen to it sometimes just to like think about
to edit it.
What do I need to change? Or I need to edit some shit. Yeah.
Right. But do you notice that I say that a lot?
And then
I'm like yeah no.
Yeah, I notice everything you do.
What else do I do?
I can't recall the.
What do you mean? You notice everything, but you can't recall a single thing?
I noticed some other your phrases or whatever. I mean, we all have certain patterns we stick to, or our speech or whatever.
Yeah. Damn it! I'm like trying like not to do it, and I think it's making me do it more.
It's fine. It's just you. Just don't. We're not trying to change anything. You know what else I was thinking about?
What?
Is that when we were doing the ones where I was recording with the video?
Right.
It was almost like I couldn't completely be more natural.
Right. Yeah. I feel like I was stuck staring at the camera and worrying about what I looked like. Like, I used to have to like, oh God, we can't do this. My hair's a mess. Or I didn't shower today. Or I gotta go put makeup on. And now, or I'm in my pajamas. Or damn it, I have to put a bra on. Like, I really don't like wearing bras. They totally suck. On your last episode, talking about my boob job constantly, you were so weird. Why were you talking about a boob job, though? Like, for like 40 minutes.
I had it all written out to what to look at.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to help.
You were trying to help.
If you don't
I'm
like bras...
I'm going to set up a consultation.
If you don't like bras, don't wear them.
I know. I'm going to set up a
Burn
consultation.
them.
Like,
we could
next
burn
year.
them.
Or
burn
in
them.
December.
That's the thing women do.
Right, they do.
I think I read a thing that if you do have bigger tits and you wear bras constantly, that it actually it weakens them.
Right, it does, and then they get saggy.
Yeah, they get like a person would be like, if you don't wear a bra, your tits are gonna get saggy. Like it's kind of the opposite. That they need to build up a little bit of muscle themselves. To hold themselves up. A lot of false information floating around.
Talking about false information, so I watched this documentary I told you about earlier. It's called The Mind Explained or whatever, and it's on Netflix. And they were talking about
dreams.
No, I totally lost my train of thought.
Drugs.
What were we talking about? Yes, drugs. All of the like misconception on like LSD and psychedelics. Basically, it was like LSD and mushrooms, like the psychedelic drugs, and how they can really help you. And there's a lot of scientific proof of different ailments that they get rid of, and that they can help. And obviously, there's that slight risk that it's thought to believe if you are schizophrenic or bipolar that it could kind of push you across that line to
if you're susceptible to schizophrenia or bipolar, doing those drugs can make it present itself sooner.
Exactly. Yeah. So that was one of the things, but a lot of the common misconceptions of it, that it's going to rot your brain and you're going to get brain damage and you're going to do all these things, are completely false. There's no evidence backing that you will get any type of brain damage from doing psychedelics. In fact, back in the 60s and the 50s and the 40s, they were testing these different psychedelic drugs as like prescription drugs, like they do now. It's just that when it got into that big phase where everybody was doing it recreational, that it went to, okay, this is bad, this is going to cause brain damage, this is going to cause this is going to cause that.
Yeah, when they use it a certain way they don't like, they're like, whoa, hold up, you can't just be doing it like that.
Right. But they did it where, you can actually, find a greater purpose and connect and get more mindful and more spiritual and have all these, like, really amazing, profound experiences.
What it helps a lot is forgetting all your worries or differences, and it helps also just see things
more clearly
specifically in a different perspective than you normally do.
Right.
So you can be like, whoa, I never thought of it that way.
Right.
What's going on here?
So what it is,
it's like you get like tunnel vision of learning or how maybe you see the world, and what they help do is open that up so you can maybe recognize things that you never even thought of before.
Right. But it's not so much recognizing those things. What it does is it takes you beyond the scope of an ego.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one.
So
beyond
that's
the scope
what it was
of your
about.
Ego. Yeah.
It was going beyond the scope of your ego and seeing things. I don't know, truly, for the lack of a better word, that you're not worried about yourself in that matter. Like, you're just...
Or maybe you get some sort of sense that, like, wow, like, I'm super selfish most of the time, but everything's connected. We're all one or whatever.
Right. Yeah. I mean, people have had some amazing, profound experiences on these types of hallucinogenics, as well as, like, they've stopped. They did an experiment with LSD, and it was for smokers. And I think like 30 or 40% quit from this experience and this involvement of their whatever they were talking about or doing based on smoking. And 30 to 40% quit for at least a year or more, which is the highest quit rate they have had with any type of quit smoking, whether it's the drugs that you can take, like the patch or the pill or whatever have you, even the hypnosis and like all these other things that they have to quit smoking. That was the highest rated by far.
Psychedelics?
Yeah, which is crazy. But yeah, it does. It's just like, I don't know. It's pretty fascinating.
That is cool. That is fascinating. It was the same thing like before I remembered... I was talking about taking some sort of mushroom pill supplement. Okay. And it was supposed to be part of like the same effect that these certain mushrooms would help your brain grow differently or recognize better patterns or some shit like that. And it was like a one-off based on just like, psychedelic mushrooms doing something similar. These ones obviously not, didn't have like psychedelic properties, but they could still affect the brain in a positive way is what they were saying.
Yeah. And that's the thing, is that they were given, like, micrograms, because, I mean, that's how they do LSD anyway. It's in micrograms because it's such a strong drug.
Is it? Do you know that? Have you done it before?
I mean, that's what it said on the thing. And
okay.
But that doesn't, that's irrelevant. There's also another one about mindfulness and
I love mindfulness. You ever listen to Alan Watts?
No.
He's an amazing philosopher.
But it was talking about meditating.
He's an amazing philosopher.
Yeah.
About shit like that. He's just a pleasure to listen to. He's just like a happy old guy. But he died, I don't know when, maybe 90s or whatever. He had a bit of a drinking problem, but he's a pretty happy dude.
What's his name?
Alan Watts.
Alan Watts. I'll have to look him up. Is where did you listen to him?
You can fucking listen to his shit on YouTube.
On YouTube?
Or I have like 2 of his books on my my Audible thing.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna text you. How do I spell? There. You text me. Alan Watts. Is that his name? Right? That's what you said. Alan Watts. You texted it to me.
Oh god, I don't know if it's two T's or one. Two T's. ALANWATTS.
Thanks.
Hey, someone text me. It's you.
Yeah, I don't know. I just I watched that. Well, I didn't even watch it. I just listened to it while I was getting ready for the day. And I was like, man, I need to watch more documentaries. Which I know that I make fun of you for watching documentaries all the time, but sometimes they're pretty interesting.
I know. They are. That's why I watch them sometimes.
I know. But she sounds old.
Whatever.
So, no, for real, though. You remember when you were a kid and it was, documentaries were what your great-grandparents were watching? When they're old?
Not specifically, no. I don't remember that at all.
Yeah.
It's not a memory.
Documentaries.
Not a memory I have.
Do you know what my grandpa used to watch constantly?
Was it World War II documentaries?
No, it was UFO sightings. He was obsessed.
Oh, that's dumb.
It's not dumb. He was he truly believes that he was abducted by aliens.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm serious. He truly
Your
believes
great grandpa thought he was abducted
No, not
by aliens?
my grandpa.
You're just grandpa?
My grandpa. Yep. He truly believes
Why
that
would he believe he was abducted by aliens?
I don't know. He's told us all kinds of stories about it.
Are you sure he wasn't just kind of fucking with you as children? Because you know how sometimes they might...
Right.
You might exaggerate some shit because, you're talking to little kids and then you're trying to impress them or something.
Right.
I don't know.
Possibly, but I don't think so because I don't really think he's that tight. But...
Okay.
Yeah. He got hit by a train.
What the fuck? Got hit by a train?
Yeah, he was driving and he got hit by a train and it carried him 1.5 miles down the road and he survived. How? It hit the front of his car. I don't know.
Did he try to beat the fucking railroad crossing?
I don't know if he tried to beat it or if he was really drunk. I don't really remember.
Oh, God. All right.
Might have been the second.
That's interesting.
But, yeah, he survived. He also tried to hang himself in a tree. And the tree broke.
He tried to hang himself. Why? Depressed? Lots of suicidal thoughts? What?
I mean, I don't...
When? How do you find this out?
He told us. I don't know the whole story of it. I just know that he tried to hang himself in a tree. Jesus. And then the branch broke or got hit by lightning or whatever. And he believes that the aliens were saving him because they were taking him repeatedly for experiments. And so they were making sure that he was survived. I don't know.
Got hit by a train.
He did. He got dragged 1.5 miles down the...
Sounds like he got hit by a cuckoo train.
Don't be mean. Don't be a jerk. Did you bring tequila?
Why, you want some?
I kind of do.
It's in my car.
Oh. Why'd you leave it in the car?
I wasn't going to bring it out.
Why not?
I wasn't going to drink it tomorrow. Well, it was...
Oh.
You got your fucking crown apple.
Yeah, I'm not really in it today.
You want some of this?
No. I don't like red wine. It tastes like vinegar.
I'm not drinking vinegar, but I don't think it tastes like vinegar.
It does taste like vinegar. It tastes like red wine vinegar.
Sure. This is a Merlot.
Nope.
She didn't like it. There was I seen on the news in our local area. The weather people.
The weather people?
There was a dragonfly swarm.
Yeah, I saw that.
Where?
Well, I don't remember.
Oh, you just seen it on the news?
Yes. Oh my God. Totally cutting you off and changing the subject. Okay. Did you see the car that ran into the Dunkin' Donuts in Menor?
No?
Yeah. So it was on Facebook the other day, 2 days ago, I think. Thursday. So I saw it when I was scrolling,
Yeah.
And
as you do.
As you do. And I was like, holy shit, somebody ran into the Dunkin' Donuts. Later that night, I find out it was Jimmy's grandma that ran into the Dunkin' Donuts.
Get the fuck out of here. His grandma ran in?
Yes. Oh my god. Apparently, from what she told Michelle, Jimmy's mom, is that she accidentally... Her foot slipped off the brake and hit the gas.
Oh god, these old people. At some point you gotta take away their driver's license. That's happened before. I've read stories about that before.
She like totally went over
the same thing. Driving through stores.
Yeah. She went over the bump there and then the sidewalk into the glass door opening. Like she had to have been going pretty fucking fast to accidentally there's no way she was stopped and her foot slipped off the brake onto the gas and she did that. Like she had to have been like pulling into the parking lot going pretty fucking fast. For a parking lot, obviously. You know, like 45, 40, 35.
Jesus. Yeah.
And...
Or maybe, do you think it really happened? She was like, oh, I'm pressing the brake, what's happening? And then just like, it's not
honestly,
working.
I think that Lisa was driving. Her other daughter, the one that's like drugged out. I think she was driving.
Oh, shit.
And
We're
she took the
a
blame.
Different type of conspiracy here. You think the other girl was driving, and that bitch is drugged out.
Right.
And the grandma took the blame?
I think so. Because she doesn't have her license. She, you know. I mean, it could have been grandma because she's hit a lot of shit. Like, don't get me wrong. She has hit a lot of shit.
Jesus.
But yeah, they ran into the opening of Dunkin' Donuts. And I told Jimmy, I was like, well, thank God she didn't kill anybody. Like...
Yeah, would they have sent her to jail?
Probably.
Grandma's got to do hard time because she...
Could you imagine?
Can't differentiate the brakes and the thing. I don't know. Would they do that?
It was on the news and everything.
That's crazy.
I know. I couldn't believe she actually ran into the Dunkin' Donuts.
I don't know. I mean...
She was like, I just wanted some Dunkin' Donuts.
It's not like they'd send her... They wouldn't send her to, like some sort of max lockup, though.
Yeah. No, not for that. I mean...
It's still pretty crazy. Did you watch the last season of Orange is the New Black?
I have not watched it yet.
No. But
I feel like I get very unmotivated when I watch that show.
Why? Because you just watch episode after episode, or because you don't like it?
Neither. Because I do like it. It's a decent show. But I kind of like take on the persona of whatever I'm watching.
I don't know, yeah, no. I feel the same thing. Like, right. When I watch The Walking Dead, all I ever fucking imagine is how would I...
Killing zombies.
What would I do? What would I be doing?
Right.
I'm going to be a Rick in this one. I'm going to do what Rick does. I'm going to be the leader. How would I lead these people?
You want to be the leader.
Why don't I get to be the Rick?
You just don't have the personality.
What are you talking about? I can totally
sorry.
No. What's going to happen is I'm going to be prepared in the apocalypse with zombies, obviously.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I'm going to be fine. And I'm going to be doing whatever. And people they're just going to come to me. And they're going to hang out. I'm like, leave me alone. I don't like any of it. And they're like,
exactly.
We're going to stick with this guy because he
can't be a leader.
Figure it out. He can figure it out. They will force me into the leader position that I don't want to be in.
No, they won't.
They will.
They won't.
It'll totally happen.
No.
I'm a survive. I'm a survivor. I'm a fighter.
Right.
I'm a stand-up.
Right. No, I totally agree. I'm a survivor, and I will grab a machete or a gun or a sword or bow and arrow or whatever I have to kill some zombies. However, I will not be leading anybody, and I will rely on other people to keep me alive.
No, you're right. I don't want to lead anybody either, but they're going to force me into that position.
No, they won't.
I won't have a choice.
You're not that.
I don't have to do what I have to do.
You're not the character.
I'm going to have to do what I have to do. I will be the Rick of the group.
Okay. Well, hopefully that never happens. Anyways, so I kind of like, I get too into it like that, and I feel like I'm very unmotivated and like, fuck it, whatever, fuck you, when I watch that show, so. I just haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, that is about prison too. The male prison's a bit different. Like, there's a lot of violent people in a male prison. Yeah. I'm afraid that I have to fight people. And I'm like, oh, do I fight people? Would I just, like, maybe possibly just whore myself out? Would that be easier?
It would be easier. See, that's how I feel like you wouldn't be the Rick.
This is a different scenario.
I'm just saying. The Rick would not have that discussion with himself.
I'd be afraid of just like the blacks and the whites and the Mexicans or whatever, and I'd be afraid that the whites be like the Aryan Brotherhood, bunch of mother big fucking white guys with swastikas all over them.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Hey, what's up?
With the bald heads.
You want to join our group? And I'm like, not really.
Yeah.
Can I just be neutral? Fuck.
I wouldn't be Switzerland.
I don't want to be in a gang. I don't want a swastika tattoo.
Yeah,
Period.
I don't think I would survive in prison.
I want a swastika tattoo.
I think that I would die.
I don't really want to suck any dicks either.
Yeah. I would totally get killed. I'd totally be like, no, I don't want to do that. I'm just going to go read my book or go to sleep. I would probably sleep. I would sleep most of the time.
I feel like the first month I'd be depressed as fuck and wouldn't leave my bunk.
My hair smells nice.
That's good. And in the beginning too, you got to be careful because in the beginning, when you get processed, you get they give you all your shit.
You got to find the biggest, baddest dude in there and fuck him.
No,
up.
I'm just saying in the beginning, you get like your shower shoes, like a toothbrush and all that stuff.
Right, and then everybody takes
the
that shit.
first thing that's gonna happen is they're gonna steal all your stuff. Damn it.
I know, and it's like you have to decide then: am I gonna fight for it or?
Yeah, like what are you gonna do? What are the moves I make here?
Honestly, I would probably be somebody's bitch. Take care of me and make sure nobody kills me, and I will do what you want.
All right.
That would be my role.
Half of me wants to fight, the other half knows that I'm.
No, I totally agree.
Guy.
Like, I would totally fight because I have that like idea in my head. Like, I could totally fucking take you, but I could not. I could not take them because all 5'2" of me is not going to do very much against these big giant people.
Yeah, and it's like their groups are already established, and it's not.
Yeah.
It's probably not going to be one person. It's
Right.
Probably going to be a couple.
Right.
Like, what do I do? Like, waiting in line for chow, and then someone cuts in front of me. Like, excuse me, sorry. Because normally in regular life, if that happens, I'm like, yo, did you just do that? All right. It's fine. Right? I'm too socially fucking awkward to even like address something like that.
Right.
So in prison, I'd probably be like, what am I gonna do?
Right.
I don't know what to do. I'm already in a place. I'm
Yeah.
awkward.
You know what? I'm already in line with one more person. Go ahead. I'll eat last. I don't care. Just leave me the fuck alone. Besides, you can have my nasty food. Prison food's probably disgusting as hell.
I mean, I'm sure it is.
I'm really not excited about it.
I mean, we're probably safe from such things. Like, what would I even do to go to prison? Like, I'd have to murder somebody or something.
Right.
It's like, I don't plan on doing that.
Yeah, right. I mean, nobody plans on... I mean, some people do, but most people don't plan on doing it. Most people that kill people are crimes of passion.
Oh, yeah, they are. Definitely crimes of passion, yeah. Can I bring this back around to...
Maybe. Can I go pee? So, there it is.
Pause.
Sorry, had to take a potty break.
Potty break? What is this? Preschool?
I have a 6-year-old. I'm allowed to say potty break. All right. Anyways, you want to loop back around.
To what?
I don't know. You said, can I loop back around?
I don't remember what I was talking about. American Ninja Warrior.
Really?
What?
You want to talk about American Ninja Warrior?
Yeah?
All right.
Your sister was supposed to be on it.
She was on it.
She didn't... I don't think she got shown on TV.
Maybe not.
Do you know what happened?
Yeah.
What happened?
She failed on the first obstacle.
On the first obstacle? Oh, fuck.
So, she did like her theatrics, because she's in nursing. And she had on some scrubs, and then apparently she like ripped them or something. And then she slipped on the first obstacle. And
the first obstacle?
Yeah.
Oh, God. That's awful. Because I was watching them.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, and I was watching the one because I was stalking her. I went through you to find her, and then I was creeping on her page.
Who? Whose page? My sister's page?
Yeah.
Why?
Her Facebook page.
Why?
Because I remember the American Ninja Warrior thing, and then I have Hulu, and then American Ninja Warrior came up, and I'm like, wait a minute. When is she supposed to be on whatever? So I was doing my research, creeping on her page, researching stuff, to figure out like what category she was in or what state she was doing. She did the Oklahoma one.
Yeah, she did.
So I went and I watched it. I'm like, oh, fuck, she didn't get shown. That sucks.
Yeah. Another big reason she didn't get shown is because, well, what she believes. She didn't get shown because she didn't want to do too much of a background story.
Oh, yeah, because they like a lot of those. Like, I watched a whole bunch of them. They were pretty interesting. That American Ninja Warrior thing, those obstacle courses, like, some of them make them look easy, but I understand that it's not easy.
Right.
There's a lot of fucking upper body strength to do a lot of that shit.
Right.
But then, I was watching this one couple. Sorry, I had to bring it back around to this. But this one couple was going there, and the one girl was on an episode before in college, and then she met the guy, and then they did like a little backstory.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I have to say that both of them were fucking gorgeous. The guy and the girl were amazing looking. They were in such good shape, and all I could think about was, man, I want to watch them have sex. Like, I bet it's incredible. They look great. You know, they're both in like their early 20s. All they do is work out constantly together. Right. I bet they're...
I love those couple workouts where they like do it off of each other.
Yeah, they were doing the same thing. Where the guy was like carrying the girl and she was like doing crunches at the same fucking time. I was like, man, I bet they have like incredible
sex.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because they both have like the stamina to keep it up or whatever.
Right. And do all kinds of crazy ass positions and shit.
It's like a workout in that itself.
So they have those couple exercises, but then they've also like had like best friend exercises like you can do with your friend. And Laura and I try to do it. So what it is you stand back to back.
Yeah.
And do squats. Mm-hmm. It did not work. We totally sucked at it.
She's pretty tiny though.
Yeah, I know. I kept pushing her over with my butt. I really don't know how to do a squat very well. I kind of stick my butt out too much.
It's pretty simple.
Yeah, you say that.
Speaking of people with abilities, I wrote down here that I think there should be like a robot Olympics.
There is.
What are you doing?
Scratching the paint off of your hand.
There's not a robot Olympics.
Yes, there is. There's Robot Wars. That's kind of the same thing.
It's not the same thing. Like, I'm talking robot Olympics where people can do as many steroids or have metal legs.
Oh, like actual, like not
real
robots.
People that can just blood dope as much as they want.
You need to wash your hands.
As many steroids as they can. Or some people that race. If there's a person that's missing their leg and they have the metal springy legs, they can run way faster than a regular person. Because their knees don't hurt. Are you having fun there?
No, I'm just getting it off. It's bothering me. It's still on your...
Yes, I see it there. You made me paint the things. I got red on me.
I got orange on me too, and black, and I got most of it off. I just got a little black. Here. You should have washed it off when you were done. That's the point.
Somewhere over here. We're at 53 minutes. That's probably... Do you have anything?
I don't have anything to add.
Okay. Well, then I guess we can say goodbye.
All right. Goodbye, everybody. Have a great day or night or evening or wherever you are in your day while you are listening to this.
Absolutely. Thanks.
Or driving.
Thanks.
Enjoy your drive. Drive safe.
Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate and love you. All of us here from the blurksick podcast.
Yeah, that's a little strong.